Look at all of you! Incredible, incredible! Welcome to the first IHW show of 2015. Thank you for being here. We have got a great show for you tonight. It's it in my hand, I might as well show it to you now. This is the new IHW Television Championship. So pretty and blue, isn't it? We got a tournament for it. It starts tonight. It runs for the rest of the season. We'll be crowning the first champion in August. It's a big tournament. We get in tonight.
Coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Innovative Hybrid Wrestling Unstoppable Daddy. It's going to be a great night tonight. We have so much about to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, Titus and Brody Steele are both in the building. Mike Russell.
And you know things are going to explode when these two are in the building. We also have Double XL versus Fantana. And from what I've been told by head of matchmaking Kevin Tyler, Fantana specifically asked for this matchup. And we also have the Greaser Jimmy Carr against Remy Petit. It's a rematch from a few episodes ago.
Greaser better be careful because there's not a whole lot greasy that Remy's poutine won't eat.
And also tonight, qualifying match for the TV title tournament, Julian Young versus Crusher Kurt Krupp.
Let me tell you something, I don't know where to call that one. Julian is a specimen, a machine, but Crusher Kurt Krupp from Brody Steele himself, when he was on What's the Finish, he is the guy to watch in maritime wrestling. And of course, none other than the rockstar Chris Cole's What's the Finish co-host will be here. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Langell will be on guest commentary later on tonight.
And I think Julian's going to be extra motivated tonight, looking for a victory after his loss in a big 2 out of 3 falls matchup with Fantana.
He is on his way to possibly becoming the first ever Innovative Hybrid Wrestling Television Champion. None other than Julian Young, Daddy.
It seems like the fans have been giving him respect for the past 3 years, but it just seems like it's just amped up now.
Now, for some reason, he's out. I think I may have to change my mind. He's out here and he's playing to these peons out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Moncton, New Brunswick and weighing in at 232 pounds, he is Julian Young!
I don't like it, Mike Russell. Something's changed. Now here it is. This man is my pick for your first television champion.
From Bathurst, New Brunswick, weighing in at
The CrossFit fanatic Crusher Kurt Krupp. This is an interesting matchup here. We have the student-teacher matchup here. Kurt getting training from Julian Young at the Maritime Wrestling School.
He is the most impressive rookie in the Maritimes in decades. Since the rockstar Chris Cole first stepped into the ring, Daddy, this man is the most impressive since then. Crusher Kurt Krupp. He is my pick, first TV champion, right there.
All right, Sheno's about to join us in commentary here. He went to the Maritime Wrestling School with Crusher Kurt Krupp.
Yeah,
so
look where it got him.
So he can give us a little bit of insight on the mentality and training that Crusher Kurt Krupp went through here.
Crusher Kurt Krupp is one talented man. I'll tell you this, just recently, he has a 48-inch vertical leap. He's non-stop at the gym.
All right, Julian getting the crowd amped up.
Now let me tell you something, Mike Russell. You said earlier that he's a CrossFit fanatic, but I'll tell you right now, he's more than that. He's a CrossFit junkie, Daddy.
All right, we got a arm wringer here by Kurt Krupp. Julian using some acrobatics to get out of that reversal.
Now, I'll tell you right now, I thought that Julian Young was the man to beat in this tournament until he came out and started slapping the hands of the peons here.
All right, we're at a stalemate here between these two.
This crowd is on fire. I love it. Both these men, terrific athletes, both very technical in the ring. Look at this, Crusher not fouled. Oh, and Crusher just slaps Julian Young in the face.
Oh! Picks him up and shows him his amateur wrestling background here.
That's what 9 years will get you. Look at that, all over him. Crusher doesn't even know what to do.
Adding insult to injury with the paintbrushes, he's just schooling Kirk.
And jumping jacks to top it off.
Drop toe hold into a headlock, showing his experience here.
I am impressed with Crusher Kirk right now that he showed the bravado to slap his mentor in the face.
Big shoulder tackle by Julian Young. Crowd is just loving this man now.
They are firmly behind Julian Young.
He always had a cult following, even when he was.
Oh!
What disrespect! How can you disrespect your student that way by slapping
Here we go. We
Up
got
and over.
an innovative pin here. Oh, and he's rolling around.
Only a 2.
Keeps rolling around. The destroyer, Dick Byers, would really love this.
I think Julian could have done that all night if he wanted to.
Here we go. Crusher Kirk Krupp showing his frustration, going to the outside to regroup. Oh!
Look at this! This is a disgusting display, and this audience is cheering it like a bunch of morons.
Look in Crusher Kirk's eyes,
That's
man.
just Julian Young showing his experience, getting in the head of Crusher Kirk Krupp.
This is a terrible situation. Like, show a little respect.
Look
This
at
is for
this.
a television title, Daddy.
Oh, and he misses.
Scotty from Stinktown needs to gain control of this match,
There you go.
Daddy.
Oh, and a big boot.
There it is.
Oh!
Neck breaker.
That makes me extremely happy.
Crusher Kirk putting the boots to Julian here. He's not letting go. He's not letting up on him. In the corner. Taking full advantage of the 5 count.
Well, luckily Scotty from Stinktown can't get past 4 anyway, so it's, you know.
Julian into the turnbuckle now. Oh, double knee to the sternum from Crusher.
All right, setting up for a suplex. One, two, and he kicks out.
That was close. I haven't seen. I don't know. You don't expect a rookie, but this is a specimen of a rookie.
Well,
but you don't expect a rookie to get Julian Young for that down for that much.
Well, the thing with Crusher Kirk Krupp, he's been going around the Maritimes gaining wrestling experience. Well, it's a big chops by Julian. This is a great back and forth matchup you're watching here, folks. No, he did not like that. The crowd did not like that. Oh.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. If there's anyone that has a chance of matching Julian Young's cardio in that ring, it is Crusher Kirk Krupp, because he is. Look at him. That man is in the gym constantly. In the gym, crossfitting. When he's not in the gym, he's in the ring, Daddy.
It's going to take a little more than that to put Julian Young out. Big knees to the stomach. Snapmare into a chin lock.
Very good form. Very good form from Crusher here.
Crowd rallying behind Julian Young here. We're at a 2 count, but he's coming back.
I'm happy that he is the only one of the Maritime Wrestling students that is still in the ring. He is an amazing machine.
You can say what you want about me not being in the ring there, Rockstar, but at least people don't send me toilet paper in the mail.
Julian Young with a big jawbreaker. Looks like the comeback is on. Ducks a clothesline, big elbow. Big drop kick, standing drop kick by Julian Young. Catches him. Looks like he's looking for a German here. We got a Northern Light suplex and a bridge. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out.
That guy over there thought it was over.
Julian Young ramping up. He's getting the crowd rallied. Blind charge into the corner.
Up and over.
Catches himself.
Oh, shot to the jaw there.
Looks like a springboard. Springboard drop kick. Julian Young is on fire tonight.
That was very nice.
He hasn't done those high-risk maneuvers in a long time. He's got to be careful. That's going to fight him in the patootie, Daddy.
Here we go, blind charge.
Oh, textbook Julian Young.
1, 2. And he grabs the ropes to get out. Crowd's calling for the super kick here. Julian's about to oblige.
Oh, misses the kick.
Here we go. Oh! Julian Young just got pancake. I don't know what to call that move. 2. Oh, he just kicks out. I thought he had him there. I thought we had the upset.
Crusher Kurt Krupp looking for his first major victory in innovative hybrid wrestling. El Fuego Dragon doesn't count.
Crusher looking a bit frustrated.
He's just setting him up here. He's going for it again. Julian reverses into the
Nice headlock takeover.
He's lined up. Oh, a big kick. We got to cover. 1, 2.
Handful of tights.
It's over. Julian Young wins the match, and he goes on to the TV title tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Julian Young.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. You could not ask for a better opening match on a show, on a card. You couldn't ask for a better opening match for a brand new title, Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, a dream matchup in any federation, Double XL versus Fantana.
Wow, Double XL versus Applehead. That's going to be ridiculous, Daddy.
I'm joined here by Greaser Jimmy Carr. Now, Jimmy, we haven't seen you very much here in IHW.
No, you have not! And the reason is because of the way everybody around here does business. I hate the way that IHW does business, and Remy Petite, I hate the way that you do business. You're gonna come out here and you're gonna think you're all a hot shot. You're the reason why I don't get my opportunities around here that I deserve. So you can run around. If you're half the man that you think you are, then I dare you to try me. Because Remy, things are gonna get greasy. Cut the music! Shut up!
Attention, ladies and losers of Moncton, New Brunswick. The Greaser and Harley Havoc are here tonight to take care of business. And while I am on the subject of losers and business, apparently there's a French loser in the back who doesn't like the way the Greaser takes care of business. So Remy Petite, if you're half of the man that you claim to be, then be a man and come to this ring and take your beating like a man, because tonight is gonna get greasy. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Temptation Island.
Here he comes, Daddy.
At 222 pounds, he is Double XL!
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Double XL, the wrestling machine, Daddy. He is out here, and he's coming to put a beating into Fantana.
Double XL, one of the top contenders, at least potential contenders to be in the TV title tournament. This matchup could actually be a preview match in the tournament.
Tonight, Double XL versus Fantana. Now normally, I'd have a problem with hitting children, but for you, Fantana, I'll make an exception.
Fantana coming to the ring. He's just coming off a big victory in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup with competitor of the first matchup, Julian Young.
He is Fantana!
As I mentioned at the start of the show, Fantana did ask this match with Double XL.
You know, it really drives me crazy, XXL. You came to IHW, you had the privilege to be in front of all these loyal fans, and you attacked a man from behind. Well, you're not going to attack Dick Thurman from behind. You're not going to attack me from behind. I'll meet you in the big square tonight.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Shano back on commentary. You look pretty brave out there, Shano. You look pretty tough. Double XL.
I don't know what you speak of. I've got nothing but the utmost respect for Double XL, and I am a pure and utter professional.
As I was telling Chris, as I was telling Rockstar earlier, this is just a dream matchup for any federation here, this match. Two well-skilled wrestlers, Fantana, high flyer, Double XL, pretty much can do anything in that ring.
I couldn't agree more, Mr. Russell. I'll tell you, you're 100% on the mark, because these two are super talented, both very fast, agile competitors. You know, Fantana, clearly a fan favorite here in IHW. Double XL refuses to embrace fans. A little dirty. He plays the game a little dirty, but he's a super talented man nonetheless.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. You guys are both 100% marks. If you think that Fantana, with the Granny Smith apple hollowed out, put on his head, is going to even stand a chance against a man the caliber of Double XL, a former Innovative Hybrid Wrestling I champion, which was the precursor to the television title, if you remember. This man held that title for a good long time.
Whoa, schoolboy reversal. Fantana speed, frustrating double XL. We got a pinfall here.
Fantana is going to have to do way more than that. He's not going to catch a man the caliber. Look at this. He's pulling his hair. What a dirtbag.
They're nowhere near each other, Rockstar.
He pulled it when they were touching, you knob.
Whatever you say.
He's going to go for the trunks next. You watch him. Let me tell you something, Daddy. If you think that someone like Fantana is going to put down double XL and win that match with one of those quick little pins, you're sorely mistaken.
Huge takedown by double XL. Not letting up.
I've been in the ring with double XL, Daddy, and that man is a wrestling machine.
There you go. Breaks free of the hold. Very nice.
They said he's a highlight.
So far, I gotta say, it seems that Fantana has double XL very well scouted. Oh, and just as I say it, the roles reverse. Or do they?
Both showing acrobatics here. Seems like one showing up the other at every turn here. Oh, more acrobatics by double XL.
What did I say earlier? Both these men very, very agile in that ring.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. This match right here, if you win this match, that could give you a serious edge going into that television title tournament.
These megastars are going trick for trick right now.
We're doing a proper breakup in the corner here. Oh, and a cheap shot by double XL.
I don't see what's cheap about it. You do what you gotta do to win, Daddy.
He's focusing on the midsection. Oh, there's a receipt by Fantana.
You cannot ever count Fantana out. A lot of heart, this young man. Well scouted. Oh! Look at this. Look at this. You still can't count him out.
Holding him by the mask, choking him. That didn't sound very good. Here we go. I think I know what's coming from double XL here. Nice big kick.
Oh! Let me tell you something, Daddy. That's how you win matches. That's how you put a man down. Even someone as terrible as Fantana can be taken down that way, Daddy.
Only one on that one, Rockstar.
XL firmly in control of this matchup, going after the knee. He's going after the knee, which is a smart strategy when it comes to Fantana. It takes away his high-flying abilities, which is something he relies on mostly.
And that's something he's got to do. He's got to take, if he has to take those knees out, he has to take them out.
Here we go, pinfall by XL. 1, 2, kicks out.
I'm honestly a little bit amazed that Fantana has the wherewithal and gumption to kick out.
Gumption, eh?
Because he smells.
All right. He's still holding on by the... Oh, reversal jawbreaker by Fantana.
That's a long way down to go, Daddy.
Oh, nice. High velocity. Oh! Out of nowhere!
Nice enziguri kick. He's trying to get the blood flow back in that knee so he can have his wheel back here. Oh my God! Springboard double stomp. We got to cover. 1, 2.
Oh! I thought it was over.
think he's going for a moonsault here. Oh, he lands on his feet. Here we go. Sharpshooter coming from Double XL. This could be it. If he turns it over, it is it. Oh, reversal. We got a pin.
Out.
1, 2.
Oh my God!
Full of tights.
I
He
thought
still
it was
couldn't keep
over.
Double
I
XL
thought
down,
it was
Daddy.
over. Ducks the clothesline. Up and over. Very nice.
1, 2.
Oh,
he
two
just got
again.
out. Just got out.
These IHW fans on the edge of their seat.
I think that reverse high cross body just kind of stunned Double XL.
Fantana trying to communicate. Oh! A low blow.
Oh, and the referee is distracted. Zigzag! Oh, is it over? We got a pinfall victory here. 1, 2, 3, it's over! What? Fantana thought he had the victory. He told the ref he thought he had the victory. The ref was distracted.
What are you talking about? That didn't happen. You're crazy, Mike Russell. You shouldn't make accusations like that.
Double XL steals a victory.
Stole nothing. That is won on skill and skill alone, Mike Russell.
But it does give him an edge in bracketing for the TV title tournament.
Skill and skill alone, Mike Russell.
All right. Folks, a big matchup coming up sometime in the near future is Chris Cook challenging Marcus Burke. It's a retirement match.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Chris Cook and Marcus Burke in a retirement match is ridiculous. Although sometimes I look at this and I have to question the motives of Marcus Burke.
The next time we meet, no holds barred, falls count anywhere. It's me and you for the last time. You know, I'm sick of these games. I'm sick of your partner. I'm so sick of it. The fans are so sick of it. I have a challenge for you. When we meet, me and you, the loser must retire from IHW.
Well, Chris Cook, at 26 years old, you may as well pack your bags now. Stay home with your newly acquired wife. Because on March 28th, I will descend from the above, skydive into the Lions Club. And after I'm done with you, Chris Cook, after I'm done with you, I will send you back to PEI, where you belong, and I will move forward. And we, vegan power, will become the most destructive force in maritime wrestling. Vegan.
Tell you something, Daddy. It's going to be on the next episode of IHW Unstoppable. Chris Cook versus Mr. Suave Marcus Burke. The loser has to retire.
It's going to be one of the biggest matches in IHW history.
I'm joined here by the Acadian Beast, Remy Petit. Now, I had a talk with Jimmy Carr a little earlier, and he blames his lack of opportunities here in IHW on his one loss against you. And he says he doesn't like the way you do business here.
Whoa. Je vais t'arrêter directement là. Arrête. Stop. He doesn't like the way I handle business. You mean beating people? Like I beat him? It's fine. I'll beat him again. I don't care. Ça me dérange pas, moi. Tu veux t'essayer contre moi? Okay. Jimmy Carr, you and me. I'll take you out. You'll never come back. And then you won't like the way I handle business.
Now, one more thing before we get the official show underway. Tonight, we're going to announce the winner of the Madison Miles 2014 Maritime Dream Tournament. So to explain it and present the award, I'd like to present one of the Maritime's biggest wrestling fans we've ever seen, Madison Miles herself.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Madison Miles, and I'm here to announce the winner of the 2014 Maritime Wrestling Dream Tournament. This year, it has come down to two IHW originals, IHW Heavyweight Champion Titus, and the last reigning I title holder, Mr. Suave Marcus Burke. In order to win this year's trophy, this wrestler has defeated Sid Summers, Rene Dupree, Lincoln Steen, Remy Petit, Double XL, and this year's runner-up. So come on out and get your Maritime Wrestling Dream Tournament trophy.
Drum roll.
First of all, be quiet. When vegan power comes out, you kneel down and you shut your mouth.
Shut up!
So for this, I beat Double XL, Titus, Remy Petit, Lincoln Steen. And this, for this, you people voted for me. That.
This worthless piece of trash.
You see, I will not accept an award voted by these people. You can all break that and keep that, because that is the only souvenir you will get from me.
There you go, Top Hat. Take that back to your trailer.
Madison Miles, you can leave our ring.
Get out.
Tonight, I will defeat Chris Cook. Chris Cook is going to retire from professional wrestling. After tonight, I predict that Riddick Stone will be the next IHW champion. And vegan power will take over Maritime Wrestling. Now as we leave this ring, we will demand that you kneel down and be quiet.
Coming at you every Thursday, it's the podcast that constantly asks WTF. My name's Brian Lanzo.
I'm the rockstar Chris Cole, Daddy!
And we are the hosts of What's the Finish, a maritime-produced podcast that covers music, sports, video games, and all things pop culture while counting down to the big finish, the biggest story of the week. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and iTunes. It's What's the Finish, available every Thursday.
Let me tell you something, Langell Daddy-O. Let me tell you something, Eddie. We're joined on play-by-play by my broadcast, my partner on my podcast, Langell.
Yes, Chris.
Welcome to Innovative Hybrid Wrestling Unstoppable, Daddy. Try not to screw it up.
I'll do my best. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad I have someone who's normal
here. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. Already in the ring to my right, hailing from the wrong side of the tracks and weighing in at 220 pounds, he is Jimmy Greaser Carr! And introducing his opponent, hailing from DM New Brunswick and weighing 298 pounds, he is Remy Petit!
Let me tell you something, Daddy. It's an interesting thing. Fun fact about Remy Poutine. Let me tell you something, Daddy. Remy Poutine only eats the skin on the chicken.
Really?
Oh, good Lord. Shano, thank you for coming back. You need to respond to this stuff here.
Okay.
See, Langell just blindly agrees with me. You guys need to learn from him.
Remy Petit, possibly one of the most popular megastars here in IHW.
Yeah, like I said, he's my son's favorite.
Langell!
Yes, Shano!
Sorry, I just had to see what it was like. Wish I could say it's good to have you back, but it's not, Daddy! Come on, Rockstar!
As I was reiterating at the start, at the top, Greaser is very upset about losing to Slash a few episodes ago on IHW Unstoppable. He actually blames that loss, his lack of opportunities here in IHW on that one single loss. And again, another potential TV title tournament match here.
Tell you something, Daddy. You got to watch out for this Greaser guy because they don't call him Greaser for nothing. And let me tell you something else, Daddy. Greaser better watch out because Remy Poutine definitely loves to eat greasy things.
He also, Greaser also has the advantage of having his valet outside, Harley Havoc, could interject into the matchup.
So this Remy Petit, how much does this guy weigh?
And the crowd is just agitating Greaser with the "we" chants.
He told us on the podcast, Daddy, that he weighs, I don't know, 300 pounds.
Greaser clearly upset here.
Now, let me tell you something, Daddy. As I said earlier, we're joined by my podcasting partner from What's the Finish, Daddy.
The best part of that podcast, BS.
Thank you, Shano.
Just
Shut
tell
up,
the
Shano.
truth.
We're joined by Langell.
Yes,
Chris. Greaser back in the ring now.
I think he's trying to get in the head of Remy Petit by going outside and just frustrating him and not getting this match started.
Greaser looks like he's got some weight.
Okay, we're trying to promote my podcast here, guys. Geez, stop calling the match.
Our podcast.
Yeah, whatever. You can keep thinking things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. What's the Finish podcast with the rockstar Chris Cole and his sidekick Langell? We are on iTunes every Thursday, Daddy.
Every Thursday on iTunes and every Saturday on YouTube.
If I could just chime in for a quick second, I don't mean to interrupt, guys, but we were out back earlier tonight, and Rockstar and Langell both happened to be wearing What's the Finish t-shirts. We had a special guest out back. He came in, he looked at his t-shirt and said, "Oh, What's the Finish? I love that show." Followed by Brian Langell is so much better than Rockstar Chris Cole.
He totally did not say that, Daddy, but he did say, "Which one are you?"
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
All right, back to the matchup here. Jimmy Carr not showing his smarts here, trying to shoulder tackle the big man. That's how you do it. With authority, Slash takes down Greaser. That's something you'll notice in IHW. He's just massively popular here.
It's mind-boggling, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's mind-boggling, Daddy. Look at him. Look at him.
He's a beast.
All he does is eat.
Opponents.
Referee Brian McKay telling Slash to go back so he can finish the count.
At least we have a referee in this ring that can count.
And he gets back in. Oh, he interrupts the count.
Look at this Greaser.
That is brilliant.
Oh, and Remy showing his frustration by going after Jimmy
had
Carr.
enough.
Oh, he catches him.
Harley got the hell out of there.
See, now that's very cool, Daddy.
Oh, it throws
He's out. He's on the outside. Remy Poutine doesn't need to go to the outside to
He
get
just
him.
wants this match to start.
Oh, we're going to see a leg drop here, boys, I think.
You know, sometimes you get what you wish for. And I think
geez.
Remy Poutine is going to get just that.
Oh! The big man drops his 300-pound leg right on top of Greaser Jimmy Carr. He's going to feel that one for weeks.
That sounds about right, Daddy. The leg is 300 pounds.
Come on, Rockstar.
That's a
He distracts the ref. Blow.
What are you?
Another one.
Jeez, you guys are perfect harmony over there. I don't know what you're seeing. I must be watching a different match because I'm seeing Greaser one-upping Remy Poutine
And also
every single time, Daddy.
Using the ropes now. Oh! Harley gets involved and gives a wicked pimp hand to Remy Poutine.
Oh, and scratches
Running back rakes. Chris Cole staple.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Someone's been watching old tapes of the Rockstar.
It's mandatory. You told me that on the podcast.
Very nice. Very nice. Langell, you must be over the moon after seeing Julian Young in the ring, all of a sudden going and playing to these plebeians in the audience.
I really like Julian. I thought that was great.
Yeah, you would.
That's the thing about Julian Young. Before, when the fans weren't on the side and they absolutely hated him, there was still something about him that was likable.
Yeah.
His wrestling ability.
Not
Absolutely.
his face.
Absolutely.
All right, Jimmy Carr still in control in the corner here.
Let me tell you something,
got a
Daddy.
chop.
Here it is.
Oh, big chop.
Yeah, very nice. The Rockstar approves of that corner chop, Daddy.
Here we go. I think he's giving him another one here. Oh, he ducks. Oh! I think Slash can do a little better. Oh, and a cheap shot by Jimmy Carr.
Break in the eyes.
Fans still piling into the arena here.
Isn't it just amazing? Let me tell you something, Daddy. We are taking this city by storm. This is amazing. Look at these people in this audience getting behind Greaser. It is awesome.
I don't think that's it there, Rockstar. Listen.
There's not even any hair to pull there. He did the smart thing and pulled on the tights. I actually have to congratulate him on that one.
As well you should.
I don't like dirty tactics, but that was a very smart move by Greaser. And he's on the middle rope here. Oh!
He hurt his bum.
Went to the well one too many times. Big clothesline by Remy. Then another one.
Those clotheslines, man.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, Bubba, sit down powerbomb. Oh.
There's 300 pounds behind that.
Whoa, I think he's calling for the spear. We gonna see a spear? Here we go. Oh, this is a.
What just happened?
What
I
is?
missed it.
He takes the Acadian flag.
It's not his fault that Remy Poutine went and brought a weapon to the ring. That is not Greaser's fault. That's Remy Poutine's fault. He should be disqualified. That's disgusting. I don't like Brian McKay anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via disqualification, Remy Petit!
Remy Petit getting another victory over Greaser Jimmy Carr under dubious circumstances. Coming up next, IHW Heavyweight Champion Titus.
He's coming to the ring, Daddy. It's going to be amazing because something's going to happen. And let me tell you something, Daddy. Brody Steele is in this building.
Throw yourself into a world that will stop you dead in your tracks. Introducing the all-new IHW.ca, taking innovative hybrid wrestling to a whole new digital world. Featuring a whole new redesigned homepage with all of the up-to-date information. A complete roster section with full bios. Interact with IHW megastars, management, and other fans through social media. Access classic moments from IHW's past, see exclusive video content, and watch full episodes of Unstoppable. For the first time ever, one click brings everything IHW to you. Explore the all-new IHW.ca now. Brought to you by Brad Web Design.
It's time that everybody turn around and listen to the rock star Chris Cole, Daddy. You work for a radio station. Let me tell you something. Someone else here works for a radio station. I'm pretty sure you're pretty familiar with them. I believe he happens to be your boyfriend, none other than Shano. Woo! Let me tell you something. You work for a radio station. You might be the person to help launch this man. He has a new #1 hit. You saw last time you were here. You saw him take off his mask on purpose. And now he has peripheral. Shut up. I don't even know if you yelled that. I'm just saying it came from like over here. Let me tell you something, Daddy. He has a new #1 hit, and he has a new name, Daddy. I want to introduce to you, listening to his new #1 hit.
Hit? Is that the name?
Ladies and gentlemen, young country idol, Chris Hicks.
When I walk into the ring, passing up hundreds of U-Subs, you got love. I walk hard as my Silverado truck. And I'll raise the bar as I put you down. And everybody in the crowd gets loud. Wrestling ain't never gonna be the same. Cause I lace up my boots and I rock you to the city.
Noise, cause there's one thing that's for certain. Going up and down the roster, there ain't no rival. The crowd says, Chris Hicks is my idol. Everybody says, Chris Hicks is my idol.
Let me tell you something. Hey,
What'd you say?
hey, this is a family show, you jerks.
Chris.
Make me send your country idol out there.
You suck. 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 You suck.
How do you not? Alright. So you've heard. I'm new. It's #1 in Paraguay right now. It's amazing. That needs to be played on 98.7
For the last 3 years, I've not said one word. Give me 2 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, please listen. Your country idol, Chris Hicks, has a few things to say.
So you're Shano's girlfriend. You shut up! You shut up! Now what would you be doing with a pathetic piece of garbage like that? I gotta tell ya, he can't even bait a hook. He can't even skin a buck. He don't know who Jack Daniels is. Ain't ever drove a truck. Why don't you try a real man on for size? I'll give you a little kiss.
Maggie Daly, will you marry me? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the ring, hailing from Moncton, New Brunswick and weighing in at 242 pounds, he is your IHW champion, he is Titus!
This is where it gets real, Daddy!
Arguably the most popular wrestler in IHW.
We had Titus on the podcast. It was one of the most popular episodes we had.
A few months ago, before we even made it here in the Moncton Lions Club, Brody Steele and myself had an in-ring face-to-face confrontation. We were also scheduled to wrestle in the middle of this ring, but due to injuries, Brody couldn't make it. This is a tough sport, no matter what anyone thinks of it. So I do respect the injury that he's been through, but today I seen him walking back there and I can see he's 100%. So Brody, I want a piece of you right now, because we have some business that's unfinished and we're gonna have to take care of it. So bring me a referee out here, and Brody, if you have the balls, come and face me, punk.
Holy moly.
He's issued the challenge. He's called out Brody Steele.
And he's bitten off more than he can chew, Daddy. We've had Brody Steele on our podcast, and he was amazing. He is the most downloaded episode of What's the Finish ever.
He
is.
is.
For a good reason, Daddy.
Here comes the physical specimen that is Brody Steele.
That man is huge. Titus called him out, and here he is.
I don't know if you can appreciate the size of Brody Steele on camera as much as you can live in person.
Listen, you might be bigger than me, but I'm not scared of you. I'm even gonna put my title on the line right now, baby.
Well, you're right, I'm bigger than you and better than you. And I want you to listen to me right now, you nappy-headed What are you pointing at? You've known me long enough. You know that I will fight you anywhere and I will beat you anywhere. But you've known me long enough to know that your little title there, it doesn't mean a to me.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. You're hearing it right here on Bell Community One Television. This is IHW Unstoppable at its best. Brody Steele here to take out the trash. The trash beat Titus Day. Now what's happening? Vegan
power.
tell you something right now, punk. Whether you like it or not, I'm still coming after that belt. And I'm going to walk out of here, IHW Heavyweight Champion.
I don't know if you remember, punk, but we had a match last time we were here, and I beat your.
Oh, there it is. The triple team by Beacon Power and Brody Steele.
Titus is completely outnumbered here.
What a pig! Look at that firm boy getting out here with a shovel. He was probably shoveling manure with that just earlier, Daddy.
That shovel looks like it's red from BEI soil, baby.
That's right, BEI.
Brody Steele! This isn't gonna happen, not here tonight in Moncton! So I got a little challenge of my own. How about you two meatheads team up tonight and take on the big pitcher Chris Cook and Titus? What do you think about that?
Look at this.
I think the crowd wants this matchup.
Next episode, Chris Cook has to take on Marcus Burke in a retirement match, and yet he wants to get in the ring with Brody Steele. That's a foolish move.
Wait a minute now! You people want me and Josh Stone to get in there and fight those two right now? Well, maybe you don't understand that we don't give a damn what you people think. We will get in there, but not because you want to, because we're not done beating you two up. Get them back, ref.
Coming at you every Thursday, it's the podcast that constantly asks WTF. My name's Brian
Love the
Langell.
rockstar Chris Cole, Daddy!
And we are the hosts of What's the Finish, a Maritime-produced podcast that covers music, sports, video games, and all things pop culture while counting down to the big finish, the biggest story of the week. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and iTunes. It's What's the Finish, available every Thursday.
Let me tell you something, Langell Daddy-O.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk.
In the apocalypse, all we need is cauldron
The customer
power.
you are calling is unavailable at the moment. Please try again later.
Ride all day with my demons hanging out my window. Yeah, I'm off to kill that wicked witch. I'm like an automatic when I'm shooting up the room with bullets full of magic. I'm like an automatic. We need more fuel for the fire pit. Microphone, damage it. We need more fuel for the fire pit. DJ, damage it. We need more fuel for the fire pit. Microphone, damage it. We need more fuel for the fire pit. DJ, time for some action. Ready up, time to make a roll in his casket. Rise up, time for some action. Ready up, time to make a roll in his casket. Power. Cauldron power. Power. Cauldron power. Power.
Ladies and gentlemen, back from commercial. These men in the ring. Brody Steele facing off against Titus. Titus doesn't stand a chance. Look at the machine. Look at the mound of muscle on that corner of the ring. It is ridiculous, Daddy.
Folks, this is going to be a barn burner of a matchup here.
Well, just before the break, Titus called out Brody Steele, and now we're here. We're going to see what's going to happen when these two meet up against each other.
Brody Steele showing his strength. The man is a monster.
Look at him! Look at him!
He is just pure strength.
and they can only be helped by the fact that Marcus Burke is at ringside for some moral support.
Or, to get involved.
Shut up. Let me tell you something, Daddy. One thing I do have to say about that other corner, you have Titus and you have Chris Cook, the big picture. Titus, the longest reigning heavyweight champion in innovative hybrid wrestling history. Now let me tell you something, Daddy. The longest reigning champion before he broke that record. Fun fact, none other than the big picture, Chris Cook.
Chris Cook rallying the crowd. You'd think with how apathetic he is towards the crowd that Brody Steele wouldn't let this get under his skin, but it looks like it's kind of irritating a little bit.
Titus has held the IHW Heavyweight Championship since September of 2012, so this reign is definitely historic.
He's also just dominating every territory he's in across the Maritimes.
And I mean, on that side of the ring, you have a man who's been heavyweight champion of numerous hundreds of promotions all over the world. This man, international wrestling star, he comes in and eats people alive, Daddy. Look at that.
The man is huge.
What a dirty move. What kind of pig pokes another man in the
A
eye?
big body slam by Brody Steele. Showing his strength. Moves out of the way. Titus not backing down from the big man.
Not at all.
Brody Steele. Do you see the speed of that man? For a man of his size, to see that speed, he's just lulling him and Riddick. They're lulling those two. They're lulling Chris Cook and Titus into a false sense of security, Daddy, right before they crush them like eggs.
All right, and as these two are in the ring, something that's not well known. Something that's not well known to many people. Titus, a couple years ago, did a tour of England. Brody Steele was the one that made that happen for him.
Yeah, Brody Steele made it happen. He's disgusted with Titus's performance overseas.
Here we go, drop toe hold on Riddick Stone. These two have had a long, storied history as well.
Look at the power on Stone.
I still remember when the big picture put Riddick Stone through the staging back at the Coverdale Rec Center.
It's a pretty even matchup, these two, when it comes to strength. Chris Cook, what I like to call farm boy strong, and Riddick Stone, just natural force. There we go. Chris Cook getting the upper hand here. These two former members of with you in the Tyler Zone.
Yeah, back in the day, back before Chris Cook became stupid, he was in the Tyler Zone. And let me tell you something, Daddy.
Oh!
He was there when I put Langell right on his keister, Daddy. And we took you out back and took you across that backstage.
I remember that.
I'm surprised you knew. We got you in the head so many times. Surprised you remember your own name. Langell. That's right.
I gotta say, I
All
love
right,
Langell.
Riddick in control.
Thank you, sir.
There we go. Another advantage of tag team wrestling. Referee gets distracted. It's time for the cheat to begin. Titus comes in, distracts the referee.
I don't see any cheating happening.
Titus is not playing this smart. He's just playing to his emotions. Should be playing this a lot smarter. His tag team partner is getting double teamed in the corner.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Being in the ring with the likes of Brody Steele and Riddick is like being in the ring with a brick wall and a bigger brick wall, and you're nothing but a rubber chicken, Daddy.
Come on, Rockstar.
Titus again showing his emotion. You letting his emotions get the best of him, allowing for the double team on the outside. Brody Steele in control with a rear chin lock. All right, Titus trying to rally the crowd behind Chris Cook. I think referee's going for the 3 count here. Here you go, we got a...
It's all right. He can get to 3. It's Scotty from Stinktown. He can't get to 5, but he can get to 3.
Here we go. Is he done? Is he done? I think he's... Oh, he's coming back. Chris Cook firing up. Couple of elbows to the gut of Brody Steele. Ducks a clothesline.
Oh! Brody Steele, you are impressive.
Let me tell you something with Brody Steele, Daddy. You always expect the unexpected. I'm telling you right now, he's going to go up top, moonsault for the victory.
Oh, a vicious clothesline by Stone.
I mentioned it earlier, but that's why we refer to him as the icon of destruction.
Unbelievable. This just... Imagine if we had a tag team division, these two would be unbeatable.
Titus down to the floor.
Look at these guys. See, this is what drives me crazy. You got 2 guys the size of Riddick Stone and Brody Steele in there, and they still got to cheat to win.
Any combination of these one-on-one tag team is a main event in any promotion in the Maritimes.
Agreed.
Reversal into a body slam. Chris Cook going for the cover, and he's going to take a little more than that. Oh, he just barely got out.
Let me tell you something. I actually have to say I'm a little bit impressed with the farm boy from PEI because it takes a lot of men. There's not too many people who have slammed Brody Steele. Titus being an idiot again.
I didn't even see a tag there.
Where?
In the ring?
What are you talking about? Where was the tag? Did you see that?
I did not see a tag. Did you guys see a tag?
Brody Steele showing his years of experience.
Look at that vegan power.
Look at the size of that man.
Oh, he falls back and he misses an elbow.
I'm amazed that Riddick and Brody Steele can work together because they have to share all the stakes, Daddy.
Titus is just amped up. He's just waiting in anticipation to get in that ring and get his hands on Brody Steele.
Yeah, well, you look at Brody Steele, and he's going to go over and put the hand in the hand of Riddick, and Riddick's going to come in and eat everybody.
Titus is in. Here we go. He's a freshman in, throwing elbows at Riddick Stone.
Titus with those closed fists is disgusting.
Here we go. Reversal. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, and a big forearm. Titus is just full of energy. He's a house of fire. The referee in the way. He just. I don't know if you can control him. Oh, the big boot by Titus. We got to cover 1, 2. Brody with the save. I think Titus is just going to go run right after him. No, he's keeping his cool and sticking with Riddick Stone.
I'm a little bit surprised.
We're going to see an F5 here.
Here it is. It's over. This is it.
I think Titus is too fresh. Reversal. Oh, returning some more elbows. Here we go. Blind charge. And, Titus catches himself. There he goes. Is he going to the top?
I do have to say something that people don't really take into consideration. The fact that Titus moves around like he does. He is a very big man, but he is not as big.
Brody Steele getting involved. Taking out Chris Cook.
Riddick Stone! Riddick Stone has the title in his hands!
Here we go, the ref not seeing this. He's still distracted by Brody Steele. Not looking at what's in the ring. Oh, and he attacks him with the belt.
You see that at 5, it's over.
Marcus Burke smartly putting the title away from the ring.
That's it.
Not like this.
And it's over. It's over. Ha ha! What a huge F5 to put Titus down, Daddy.
Tainted victory for Riddick Stone and Brody Steele. Of course, vegan power all over this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Riddick Stone and Brody Steele.
I will say they did use their experience.
The fans are not happy with this one.
No, they are not.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. I'm happy with this one.
We want to thank Brian Langell for coming on commentary with us. For the Rockstar Chris Cole and Shane O, I'm Mike Russell. We'll see you next time.
I'm the Rockstar Chris Cole. You